Hello, I'm Brian. Got a few minutes here. I'm about to go out of town for the rest of the day. I've got some doctor appointments in Chapel Hill, and I thought I'd make you guys a video. I was kind of inspired by something I heard today on Morning Joe. You know, if you guys know, watch Morning Joe. Joe is an old Republican from the back in the Clinton era, and I mean he was hardcore. He was like a Newt Gingrich type. You know, now he's on MSNBC in the mornings. And I think he's had some coming to Jesus on a lot of issues, you know, and I'd say he's a lot more moderate than you would think. When you're thinking back on those days, you know, with Whitewater and all the stuff that was happening back then, I mean, very similar to what happened to Obama with them saying he wasn't actually an American and that he was a Muslim and all the stuff. You know, they were doing the same thing with the Clintons, right? And hey, Democrats, I'm gonna say we because it ain't me, babe. It ain't me doing it. But a lot of Democrats say similar things about Republicans, so it's not necessarily unique to the Republican Party. In fact, I want to say that, you know what? Well, first of all, what inspired me was this idea of commonality, which is a growing kind of idea. Because a lot of Bernie Sanders supporters, for example, voted for Donald Trump this time, right? A lot of traditional Democrats flipped. Over issues of the economy and stuff, you know, bringing jobs back from overseas and stuff like that, which is the same kind of stuff Bernie was talking about, right? I mean, take away the unprecedented trickle-down tax cuts to the wealthy that Donald Trump has sold, which is going to be yet another disaster for our country if it goes through Congress, which, you know, looking like it might. You know, take away that kind of stupid stuff. We all agree that we want jobs, right? But anyway, you know, what's our common ground? Because if you take the things that we're adamantly opposed each other on, like for example abortion, and I want to say more of this, see more kind of hardcore gun control stuff, like assault weapons and military grade weapons, things like that, armor piercing rounds, automatic weapons, things like that. That you know, people are saying, and hold it, this ain't no musket. You know, maybe we need to revisit the Second Amendment, or not really revisit it, but read it as it sounds. You know, well-regulated militia being necessary. That absolutely sounds like well-regulated should be part of the equation here, right? Anyway, most people, 95% of people agree with that. So what else do we agree with, right? What are some other the real hardcore stuff? I'm not really sure. I think trickle down's definitely one of them, but I'm not sure. We're just going to have to learn our lesson the hard way. I mean, if a recession and you're sort of told the decline of the middle class since the Reagan era and globalization, if that ain't enough to convince people that trickle down is stupid, you know, they're just going to have to learn the hard way. And, you know, I say they, but I probably should say we. But you know something, I'm a poor person, and it's going to be the same for me no matter what it is for the rich guy or the middle class. I'm still going to be poor no matter what happens. You know, I don't even know why I vote, you know, because it so far hasn't made a bit of difference in my life. I'm going to get depressed talking about that. Well, I don't want to do that. Anyway, so the idea of commonality, I just wanted to bring it up. You know, I'm not sure I've thought totally through it myself, but I know that I have friends, you know, some of my great friends, lifelong friends, are Republicans and family. And I sit down at the dinner table. I, you know, go out with them. I do things with them all, you know, my whole life. And, you know, these are dear friends of mine. And it's unfortunate to me that there are probably areas in the country, even areas within certain cities, in certain neighborhoods, where you might not ever talk to a Republican, or a Republican might not ever talk to a Democrat, you know. But the thing is that we do share common values as Americans. And, you know, I wonder if that shouldn't be the third party, the political party of the future, the commonality party, you know, where we let's deal with the issues that we actually agree with, you know, and just for now, agree that we disagree on abortion and some of these other things. You know, get those football, what do they call them, wedge issues. Get those things out of the dialogue, those knee-jerk issues. Get those out of the dialogue, and let's talk about the things that we agree on, because we do agree on climate change. We agree that we want to do something about that. We agree on gun control. I'm going to sit here and start naming all the stuff that I think about, right? But, you know, I haven't thought about this too much farther than watching it on TV today. But I wanted to say that. Hey, I'll let you go and keep it short. It's gone 5 minutes. I just wanted to say hello. You can see my mug, hear my voice. Apparently, there was a rumor going around that I was dead. I think the reason why people were saying I'm dead because I'm dead as a celebrity. I had like a year as a UFO guru. Really wasn't even a year. It was like a month or so. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I had been on TV for like several months. I was on TV. I was on the History Channel, but it was like nothing. You can see the tumbleweeds still roll across all my Facebook projects. It didn't really help me much. I'm kind of thinking I got ripped off. I wish I hadn't stuck my neck out. Because there are people that calling me psychotic and stuff. Which is a shame. Before I was a UFO witness, I was thought of as a pretty smart guy. Hey, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm not psychotic. Obviously, so on that talk, I'm going 6 minutes, going a little over. I just want to mention UFO disclosure went down with this election. I hope you people that voted for Trump are happy. You UFO people, I almost don't even want to hear anybody talk about UFO disclosure anymore after that. Because the UFO community certainly did not rally around this UFO disclosure. I think there's just a lot of hot air out there in terms of that, and I'm not going to give them any part of my mind anymore. In fact, I want to almost completely wash my hands of the whole UFO topic. I'm so frustrated with it. You want to talk about UFOs? Talk to somebody like me. Don't talk to UFO people. Talk to somebody like me, okay, that's going to be sober and talk to you soberly about it. Hey, I'm going to let you go. It's going 7 minutes. I didn't mean to get off on a negative point there. Hey, keep a smile on your face. It works. You can change your world. You think about what your world is. Your world are the people you meet, right? The things you do in your daily life, right? So look, keep a smile on your face. It's something you can do, right? Smiles bring smiles. It's actually a scientific fact that smiles are contagious. You can literally change your world with a smile, okay? So let's try. I'm not just telling you, I'm telling me too, right? People told me all my life I was frowning. I'm like, I'm not frowning. You know what? Why do you keep saying I'm frowning? Well, hey, smile. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. I'm Brian the Earthwatcher. Have a good one. Bye.